Hello and welcome back to my Terra Invicta run. So in last episode we more or less realized that we cannot avoid the aliens forever, and with the alienation on Earth we definitely have to take action sooner rather than later. Therefore we are setting up everything to defend and hope to survive. So one important thing are the nanofactories in orbit of Mercury, which are now slowly coming online. We have one finished, other ones are on their way. But also we set up 2 more stations in orbit of Earth because I decided to go into 3 defense arrays per station, and I created one in geostationary orbit. So if you look into orbits, it's the almost the furthest out orbit with 35 kilometers, 35k kilometers, and from here you can quickly start ships like to somewhere and you don't have to fight Earth gravity that strong. So if we ever want to go out into colonizing outer space with ships, it's easier to start from here. So I set up a station here which is for the moment just defense arrays with a farm and hospital, so let's just see if it survives. All these actions brought us up to 74 MC, so theoretically we should be over the cap now, because with some alien aggression here, however we don't know if that's accurate because it's 4 years old now, we might cause trouble now. So however, we're going to wait and see what happens. We have 2 ships available, 2 fleets available to do some fights if we want to, and we have where is it? No. Ship construction. 3 more ships are finishing in 100 days. Also, I'm setting up everything for war economy basically, so what we are doing now is we are spoiling in almost every country to a certain degree, between 5 to 10% depending on the size. In larger countries a little bit less because we want to develop them, and in smaller countries up to 10% because if the economy shrinks a little bit we don't care. So like Northern Federation, Canada, Nordic Federation, Canada, and of course the Indian states, we are now spoiling a bit to generate cash, which we urgently need, which we hopefully can inject into Canada first to get it up to the MC cap. So as we said last time, there are 3, 6, 10 left over, and yeah. So also after that we can invest into the Nordic Federation, which is slightly more expensive than Canada, but it's still relatively cheap. However, we can add a lot of MC in here, so it's a further, I don't know, 5, 7, 10, 12, 17, 20, 22 MC, basically doubling the MC we currently have in there. And yeah, that's what we are going to look into. Also, we are almost done with our project United North Africa and Greater India, so when we are at that point, so we're going to add Canada militarily to it, and we're probably also, for the simplicity of reasons, we are also unifying India militarily. We are going to have a lot of CP left over, and I'm currently preying on 2 things. West Africa and Central Africa here, but also Ethiopia and the East African Union, stuff like that. Ethiopia is going into the African Union, and I think Kenya can do into the East African Union, so depending on what we want to do. And so I looked at the European Union, and I do not think that I want to get in here, because I do like that the Exodus is in controlling it, and for example United Kingdom is under control of the resistance. So if we would penetrate into Europe, we would anger a lot of people and we would offset the balance quite heavily. Also, we got Siberia under our control, and we are of course looting this one pretty strongly, in fact, because we don't care about it. And yes, and we're probably going into Africa because I don't think we want to go into Indonesia because it's humanity first. It's fine for us. Australia initiative is also fine for the moment, so we probably just let the balance here as it is, and we rather go into Africa and, well, probably loot it to the ground to just get cash and invest it somewhere else. And maybe later on we might go into Arabia, for example, or Persia to get more MC and invest there. But that's for the moment still unclear. We could also go for South Africa, for example, and invest here. There are a lot of options we could follow. Also, we could take back control in Russia, but I do like that the remnant of Russia is now under the control of the resistance, with Europe under control of Exodus, so there is a certain interest in the region between these two factions, and I don't have to do anything. So they might split it up over time between them. That's for the situation, and I can concentrate on China to control what's going on here and maybe intervene if something is necessary. In regards to the aliens, they still have 3 armies, but one of them is still at 11%. So they kicked out another invasion in Kiev. So it's not going particularly well for them, but also there's not a lot of victory for the humans right now. Internally, we are going to continue our campaigns, and we are going to improve loyalty with all our guys. So the big question really is now, what will the aliens do? Yeah, I saw that the Protectorate has cash, and we are going to get it out of them. And in fact, they lack metal, so how much? No, 2,000. Generous, that's nice. So we can, yeah, 1.5. I'm willing to give it to them, and we are going to do it again because I want to have more cash from them.
I will help them.
So Dex is almost at 20, and even though the maximum was 25, but servants. Repeat, maybe we can infiltrate her if her loyalty is not 16.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
So we are going only for 20 for the moment because first of all I want to get everyone's loyalty up to a certain degree, and then we can max it out at a later point. So now we got more cash again, and I'm going to invest it directly into Canada. Whoa, mission phase intervening here. So we can, for example, invest 12k here. Confirm. It's another MC. Yeah, and we're just going to continue. And money is coming in now, so we earn an average of 223 per day from spoils. So per month that's like 6k. So our balance is really positive currently. However, we are lacking a little bit of science bonuses currently. However, for the large projects we are interested in, it's still fine.
We want the same thing.
So our main projects are getting pushed quite well. Yes, 6k please for me to give you some water. 500. Fair trade. Yeah, fair trade is fine. We're going to do it again. Repeat.
Offering counsel.
So our other factions,
Person of interest surveilled.
for T50, yeah, we won't penetrate into that. So resistance doesn't have cash.
People will come to our side.
Humanity Force doesn't have cash. Basically everyone is broke, only the Protectorate has cash, and we are infected tolerant, so we have decent trade conditions with them. And we are not going to annoy them except for taking some countries from them. So, and
orders.
Cash, what are you going to do now? Where are we currently? Almost finished here. Ah, also we are researching Operation Center so that we can boom up in Mercury whenever we need to. You are going to continue in US because I thought that's still a problem. Cash. Dex is trading. But I also want to bribe the humanity first. So, and we are going to continue here. This one is a nice project, we are going to take it, but continue for the moment. Yeah, we finished Operations Center, and do we want to do it? We don't really need it. We can do it later. In fact, what I think is worth a while right now is to do management research at least 2 times more until we're at 5k, because many of the other technologies cost like 10k and provide 10 CP, so we are at a decent ratio when we do it.
We want the same thing ultimately. Let us hope one or the other can achieve it.
Yeah, some rare metals, 100 maybe? No, I don't have that much, so maybe some fissites, 100? Fair trade, yeah, do it. Continue.
Making contact.
Humanity First has basically no cash, and we are going to give them projects. Continue.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Okay, our gardener should be at 20 now. Oh, even 22. Okay. Then we are going to continue on cash. Yes, Merc Shipyard has finished here, so we are going to build it up, which means we are going to also build 4-layer defense arrays here, just in case. We are going to build probably 2 shipyards for a moment. Yeah, 40 energy, I was correct, so this should be fine for the moment. And that's it for Mercury.
Wrapping up here.
So if the aliens come there, and we can build like 3 or 6 ships there for just a localized defense, if necessary. Yeah, continue. They are heavily contesting in US for a while now. I don't know why they do it, but we can beat it in the end. So 27th of July and 20th of July, so we are almost there. Okay, Syria has done a nuclear test, but Syria is humanity first, that's fine for me. And in fact now we can start to prepare our rivalries. So, for example, we can... Is it the right turn? So wait a second. 27, 20th. 4 days in. Yeah, we can definitely start on India. So I'm going to move 2 armies. In fact, I forgot to move them out of Iceland. We're going to move it to Calcutta. To then... Okay, Young, you are going to continue on Kashnar. Also with 16 influence, just have a high chance. And Dex, you are going to hunt plants again. And Cash is now doing the duty of declaring wars.
Time to make our move.
So, in fact, we are going to start with Bangladesh here. So, our rivals will be India and United States. So, continue. Also, we are going to... Now we are going to do that next turn. Yeah, we're going to do that next turn. Also, we have to kill off Himalaya. So, in fact, Dex, you are going to do a coup d'etat first here. Plants can wait. So, wait a second, what's... Okay. Oh, we also have to repeat protect in India and some other countries.
My expertise.
Repeat,
They'll stay loyal to the cause.
and there we go. Greater India is done. And now we are going to take the reactor, but reduce priority on that. So China is trying again to take Pakistan. Repeat. North America is also finished. And what we are going to do is, in fact, research campus we also need at some point. And in fact, we are now prioritizing the CP.
Our people are in charge.
Nice. Continue. And now we can set India and the US as rivals. So in fact, we can take Kathmandu, we can take Dhaka, and we also have a claim on Colombo down here, which we also have to coup etat next turn.
Policy direction complete.
Declare war, Bangladesh, confirm. And the United States is supposed to join. Yeah, and Nordic Federation can also join.
Wrapping up here.
The other two armies of the US are going to move into position for Canada. So go here and go here, because we are going to declare the war next turn. And let's finish it. Meanwhile, we accumulated quite a lot of money because of all the spoils we are doing. So we are going to continue investing into Canada, and MC is going up. China's lost to us now, but we can work on it later on. Right now we just want to consolidate our power into what we really need. So Dex is in fact continuing the coup etat down here. I hope.
Subverting the government.
Ready
Yeah,
for
we will
orders.
probably only get one CP there. Cash. We are going to do another national policy here.
Heading to the capital.
And Carson, you are
At your
going to do a
service.
national policy here.
On my way to the
And now we have to switch the alliance from America to a rivalry in one go. And then take out Canada. And meanwhile we are going to... Yeah, this is set up, so this war, American war, and after that we can take out Pakistan and Sri Lanka. So, confirm and go.
Mission in progress.
Nice, +2 is always very good, because of course... Nice, and then go to Bangladesh and merge it into the Indian superstate now. I was really looking forward to that. So,
We're winning their hearts and minds.
continue.
New regime is in place.
Okay, that was expected that we have to take the open CP there. However, yeah, allies are still there, okay. Okay. So 2 projects have finished. We are doing the management research once again. I think it's at the top of, yeah. And we are also going into not battery farm. No, we are going to West African community. So we are going to invade Ivory Coast. And let me check something. Ivory Coast is here. Yeah, we are probably going to buy out an army so that we can declare war when we took it over. That's all the money we need. Okay, Canada, there we go. Yeah, no, nobody has to join. close, and these two, please go here. And continue.
Mission complete.
India, you are going to declare on the Himalaya states. Yes, you have to join. Yeah, it's fine, continue. So, this one is almost done. Yes, okay. Canada is also in the making. Yes, fine. Yes. Cash.
For my mission.
No, Dex, you're going to do a second coup d'etat here to get also the second CP here.
I'm here.
Cash, however, you are going to do another national policy here to declare war on Pakistan.
Capital.
And Carson, you can go back on advice duty. There we go. So, here we go. Now we also going to invest all the cash we have left into Canada. Just to be as efficient as we can. Continue. So, Canada is taken. Not Canada. Bangladesh is taken, and now we are moving into Himalaya next.
Lending my expertise.
Yeah. Permanent assignment again.
They'll stay loyal to
Continue.
Offering support.
Cash is almost done with the loyalty missions, so really good. Himalaya states another 35 million, which is... Oh, I have to make sure that we are checking out Canada again. So how far are we? Almost done. So Canada is up to 5 MC are missing, and we can invest another 4 into it, so that's really good.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
United States public support has dropped significantly for whatever reason. And nice, we got Sri Lanka done. So we can also set this one as a rival to US and India. Nice, so, and now we can, they are already moving there, nice. So, now we can watch and see what's happening to Canada. Nice! Canada is gone, and we have United States of North America. Very good. And now we have a little bit of a bigger state. Our science went up significantly. And of course we lost some values, like GDP slightly changed, but also our education changed slightly. However, our military score didn't change, and that was most important, that we did it this way. So now our armies can go back to Dallas, and the other one to Los Angeles. Okay. And let's continue.
Policy direction complete.
Ooh. Something. I messed up something. I thought I can declare war. Can I not declare here? Why? Okay. I mean... Ooh, okay. We can't declare war on Sri Lanka because we don't have naval access here. So our one army that we have left doesn't have a navy. I completely forgot about that, so that's not super terrible. But also not great. What do we want to do? Navy would be quite expensive. However, we got a lot of IP here now, so in fact I think we are just going to build it. Not the most efficient way, but however, that's fine. And let's go. So we should have fixed relations with Pakistan already. Modules are finishing, nice, and you are also going to be like this one, and of course remove the alliance with the Nordic Federation here. So then we are just going for Pakistan next turn, which is fine. So our defense station in geostationary orbit is almost done. And in fact we can hunt for ships soon. And wait out what will happen. Okay, where's the armies of the... Where are they going? Ah, here. So we have 3 armies of Russia, this strange UI bug again, versus 1 army of the alien administration, and another one is arriving here. So let's see what happens. Okay. Cash, you... No, Dex, you can... Oh, wait a second. Cash, you can do the next national policy here.
Ready for my mission.
And I think you can go hunting plants again. So bye bye. Go to your main job again. Research campus is also done. And I want to do more CPs, so this 10k is going to be worth it. But it's going to be low priority for the moment. Okay, and yeah, let's go. Continue.
Offering counsel. I couldn't get through.
Continue. In fact, Dex can go to start couping African countries next turn. I completely didn't think about that. So he can start working and fill up my cap again.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
So armies have returned to the US. And we got more ships. Now we are definitely above the CP cap. And you can go here. Here, here, and then there. Okay. Carson. No, Carson is fine.
Mission complete.
Pakistan, there we go. Yes, America has to join, but Nordic Federation doesn't need to join.
We'll be ready for new orders.
Yeah,
soon.
continue.
The LZ is secured.
Continue. In fact, I'm considering another management research, please. But this one doesn't need to be high speed. Instead, we are going to push, in fact, we want to finish something fast. This one. Nice. And you are going to continue here. How far are we with the Navy? 60. Nice. Progressing nicely. But our cash negative is increasing, which is of course
Standing by for orders.
not ideal. However, that's what we have to live with. So in fact we could also go into Iran and Iraq, which of course would annoy a lot of people. But then we have a direct access here at the border. So I think there is a project which we could... No. Yeah, tech tree please. Full tree. I think there's a Persia project, something in this direction, which is relatively cheap. And we could consider doing it. So... Oh, Shia nation, no, it's 15k, that's quite... Unification of the Maghreb is in fact much more attractive, together with West Africa, because they are border regions. So we are going to... Oh, I think it was Algeria if I read correctly. So Dex is going to start in Algeria in fact. Yeah, this is much more to my taste, so we can coup out certain people we don't like here. 64? Oh, it's quite going to do it like this. There's
Ready.
not another campaign necessary here, so yeah, you have 0 chance, but you can do a public campaign here, which increases our chances. And Xiang, you are going to now switch to... Or? No, Cash still needs a little bit of loyalty. 16,
I'll make
please
sure
go.
they're on our side.
And let's go.
Offering assistance.
Once
Think
again,
we've had a breakthrough.
then Cash is done and we can
Offering assistance.
continue to Applegate.
We've moved the needle.
Yeah, we definitely have to keep an eye on the US because some people are just doing stuff there. 15% is exactly what we wanted, because now we have a big bonus to
Government.
Beta. Perfect. Yeah, it went up to 94% instead of 60%, or what it was. Yeah, now we can move into Pakistan here, and one more step to consolidation. Yes, and then we are going to continue with the Maghreb and then Western Africa.
Was a short-sighted fool. All that might, all those weapons.
In fact, we can buy an army here,
others and reaping the reward.
which is really useful. So now high tech. We want to get to arc lasers, in fact, and I think we need molecular assemblers for that. So in fact, we're going to check it out. Arc lasers. Here we go. No, we can research it already. Okay. Then I was just blind. Ah, there we go. Arc lasers, we need better weapons now. Also, we want to finish Space Future now, and yeah, that's it for the moment. We are going to push some global techs now to progress our agenda and prepare for the all-out war. Nice. And with almost 100 CP open, we definitely have a lot of room to take out stuff in Africa and therefore force the other factions to basically, yes,
By any
coup
means
d'etat please,
Your orders?
and in fact we are going to change our template. So we are going for raw economy, which is something like this, and then 1 unity, 2 spoils, and 2 in mission control. So save, set as default, but we're not applying it globally because that would screw up everything we set up. And now Sri Lanka is going to the war economy, of course, and also Algeria is going to war economy here. Dex is continuing to do coup d'etats here, and then we are going to make an army, and then we are using the help of the US to, in fact, take over the Maghreb as soon as we get the project. Okay, and Cash, you are going to search for people to trade again, because of course we have Protectorate and Initiative available. Protectorate and Initiative, both are broke as hell, but we can trade with both of them. So we are going to trade with Ibarra
Open the channel.
and continue.
I will help them. Initiating contact.
If you want to waste your time trying to talk
We can
Stood down. You go right
75 now. Yeah, they don't like us, so no, that's not going to work. We're going to give maybe some water, 500, 1k. Oh, they really dislike us by now. It's a bit much for my taste, so I'd rather take metals. 500, 1k. 1500. Fair trade. I want more than fair trade. Generous trade. There we go. So continue.
Don't think I changed their mind.
Decrease. That's not good.
Offering support.
Nice. Shipyard in Mercury orbit is also done. And Pakistan
Will
is
come to our side.
also almost taken over.
Our people are in charge.
Nice. Yeah, okay, because of the war the economy has shrinked, but it's also gone now. And you two are going back home because you have done your job, and Sri Lanka can... Oh, wait a second. Where are we currently? 78 already. Yeah, in that case, you don't need to go home. Instead, you are going here. Something I really don't like, that you... Okay, here. And then here. And then we're going to do a naval invasion down there. When we can declare war. Yeah, and now we are down to 440 CP. And we got Greater India, and we got a better US now. So we want to finish the Navy, and then we are going back to our standard procedure here, and we can boost India into the sky. We are already at almost 500 signs. This is going to be and going up very quickly now. And we can in fact directly invest into it. Our money is of course a problem. We are doing 250 per day, so that's 7.5k per month, which we are getting additionally, but we are also losing 1k, so it's only 6.5k at the moment. MC would cost us 600 per point currently, but we have 46 alone in the US. So the next investment target would be, how much does it cost here? 400. How much does it cost in India? 750. Quite expensive, but for example, when we stabilize Algeria, it costs 470. Yeah, very good. So Nordic Federation, and then whatever we make of Algeria here. So let's finish the turn. Why did we get... we got a second army because of our annexation of Pakistan, which had some points built up in regards to army. Okay, close, and so the navy is soon finished. It's like 1 or 2 turns. Then we can go after Bangladesh and finish off India, I think. Or is there anything left? No, it's just Sri Lanka which is left. Also, I think from the US we got everything which is possible. Yes. Okay. How are the aliens doing? There's an army here. Kiev has fallen. How many armies are still left? Oh, the Russians lost most of their army here. So I do expect some nukes to fly soon. But well, that's something we
Standing by.
more or less expected. The resistance is just buying time for us to
Ready for
Well.
orders.
do things. Next we are going for Morocco, even though it annoys the humanity first, but
Subverting the government.
we are going to talk to them ideally. Only initiative is available, so we have to search whoever is... 4 people are here. So just find out who it is. And yeah, one last turn, and then we are going to make a cut.
Offering support.
Okay, so that should finish cash up.
Offering
Yeah,
counsel.
19.
Surveillance
That's fine.
complete.
Humanity first, that's good, because then we can directly bribe them because they will be annoyed due to us taking over Morocco underneath them. 14%, please continue. We're also getting lasers now. Nice. I think we have to do a second one here. And then we are going to continue, I think, eastward first. Algeria is nice because it has an oil deposit here, therefore we can... in fact, what I want to do now is... Oh no, it can wait. We can wait until we got the claims. We don't need an army right now. It will just cost us IP points. So, Dex, you are going to do a second coup d'etat here.
Time for some new leadership.
And Cash, you are
I'm
going to
here.
trade with Humanity first.
Establishing contact.
And Xiang, you are going to switch to Applegate now in regards to your Inspire missions.
Ensure their loyalty.
And here I'm going to make a cut and check out the alien ships in orbit and decide whether we want to declare war and escalate the whole situation.